I want to get into Wheel of Time. I want to get I'm getting my mind pre-gamed for it because um, I'm very interested. If you've seen the trailer, and I posted it on the After the Snap Hangout, it's probably been a week or so ago that I posted it. So you might have to dig a little deep to find that trailer on my page, or you can just look it up. The Wheel of Time on Amazon Prime. That rhymed. All of that rhymed. But yeah, I'm super interested. It looks stupendous, superb, beautiful. And a lot of conversation has been had that this could be compared to Game of Thrones. I don't know nothing about that. I didn't watch the Game of Thrones. I'm just getting HBO Max within the last few months here. So, excuse me. I didn't do Game of Thrones, but I probably will revisit it to see what the hubbub was. But one thing that I can say that the feeling that it invoked in me was Lord of the Rings. Now, it did give me that vibe. So, if you want to know some of the things that gives you a little idea of what the lore is behind the Wheel of Time, right here today is when we're going to discuss it. I'm going to hit people with the spoilers because if you want to go into the Wheel of Time completely blind, I'm about to drop some stuff that I found out uh, that was part of the novels. I can't say whether or not it's going to be part of the show, but I'm gonna hit you with the spoiler warning anyway. So if you want to exit, here's your chance. And that was your spoiler warning. That was your that was your spoiler warning. Um, Now the Wheel of Time. Here's the synopsis that I got from Amazon Prime. Moraine, a member of a magical organization, takes five young people on a journey, believing that one of them might be the reincarnation of the dragon, a powerful individual prophesied to save the world or destroy it. And that sounds really good to me. Just the synopsis. This thing begins on November 19th. I'm all in 100% of the way. The Wheel of Time is based on a lengthy series of high fantasy books by Robert Jordan and Brandon Sanderson that first published in the 1990s. Jordan, the original author of these books, died in 2007. That is when Brandon Sanderson took over and completed the final three books. So he was hand selected for finishing this series by the wife of Robert Jordan, and she was also his editor. So they had notes and everything and outlines compiled to continue to bring the story to its conclusion, and he was able to help finish that for her. So now some more of the deeper lore outside of the description that Amazon gave us of their series is that at the dawn of time, a deity known as the Creator forged the universe and the Wheel of Time, which spins the pattern of the ages, using the lives of men and women as its threads. Now, the wheel has seven spokes, each representing an age, and it is rotated by the one power which flows from the true source. So it already sounds dense, it already sounds heavy. And, you know, I like stuff like that. I can get into it. I'm glad that I uh, did choose to like the terminology, the words that they use to describe these characters in their series. I'm glad I kind of looked it up because I'm like, yeah, they might throw all these terms off at me, and I would have gotten confused. Now, there are two big things to remember about the wheel. First, the wheel weaves the pattern of each age. Whatever happens, happens because the wheel wills it. That was a mouthful. Second, the wheel turns thanks to the energy of the true source, which is also the source of the one power. So now we got the one power, we got the true source, we got the will, we got the pattern of ages, we got a lot of words. Now, the one power is just what it sounds like. It's the magic of this world, wielded by the people known as channelers, and it's made up of two opposing yet complementary halves, kind of your yin and your yang, your masculine, your feminine. Sidar, which is wielded by women, and Sidin, which is wielded by men. So you have both energies. When the wheel of time begins, only women are allowed to channel the one power. Those who do make up this powerful organization is called the Aes Sedai, which is divided into different orders called Ajas. And I know this just sounds like a bunch of words, don't it? Wheel of Time novels were marketed as adult fantasy, even though they were popular amongst younger readers as well. We know that this was intended to be a heavier, denser kind of lore behind uh, this fantasy series. Now, so far, the Wheel of Time showrunner has 8 seasons planned out in adaptation of 14 novels. So we know that these showrunners they get prepared to do however many seasons that they plan, in which this one in particular was 8 seasons that are planned. That doesn't mean that this is going to get 8 seasons. But what we do know is we're going to get at least 2. It has been renewed for a second season, even prior to the premiere. So we're going to get at least 2 seasons of Amazon's Wheel of Time, and each episode is approximately an hour long. Now, this first season has 8 episodes. Again, it's starting on Prime Video on November 19th. And it's going to start with 3 episodes. The first episode is called A Place of Safety. The second episode is called Leave Taking. The third episode is called Shadows Waiting. So that is getting put on Stream Something Sunday. We will be discussing the first 3 episodes of The Wheel of Time next week, Sunday. So if you want to watch along, it's coming on Amazon Prime. A lot of us have Amazon Prime. So if you want to follow along and join along and watch, the red carpet has been rolled out. Now, does anybody have any experience with the novels, The Wheel of Time, or has anybody got any plans to watch this show, or what are you feeling about The Wheel of Time? Let me know in the chat. I am very interested in knowing what people think. What kind of feel do you have for this series? It's got a lot of character names that I can't say, so I am waiting to hear how they're pronounced when I watch the show, because I can't make my mouth do this stuff. I don't know how to say this stuff. I'm going to skip down just a little and pick up Davina, because she says she's probably going to check it out. She's going to give the Wheel of Time a chance, and I hope more people do, because I really do want this to be a very lively discussion.